Rolex watches often come with a long wait, thanks to their huge popularity. But what if I told you that you could skip the line and still snag one of the best? Yep, it's true. The whole idea behind those long wait lists at dealers is to keep you coming back, peeking into the display cases, and spotting the latest and greatest. But let's cut to the chase. Ever fancied a Rolex that you could call your own sooner rather than later? Well, it's totally possible. Lucky for you, not every Rolex is a game of patience. Today on Opulent Oasis, we're diving into the top Rolex watches that you can get your hands on without the endless waiting game. Say hello to instant gratification and goodbye to those frustrating waits. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, now's a great time to do so and keep up with all our latest videos. Rolex Explorer, reference 124270. If you're on the hunt for a watch that nails both everyday flair and rugged outdoor appeal, the latest Rolex Explorer might just tick all your boxes. This classic has been tweaked to perfection, sporting a sleek 36mm case that harks back to its roots. Plus, they've shuffled the deck a bit, moving the Explorer insignia from its old spot above the 6-hour marker to a prime position below the 12. It's like musical chairs for luxury watches, only much more expensive. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The newest Explorer rolls out with Rolex's cutting-edge perpetual movement and robust oyster steel. These features are making waves in the pre-owned market, where this model is grabbing some serious attention. Sure, it may not be the showstopper like the Submariner or Daytona, but it's steady winning hearts with the solid construction and classic Rolex reliability that fans around the world swear by. Rolex Air King reference 116900. Here's a watch that's got both history and style in spades, the latest Rolex Air King. I mean, it's a conversation starter that resonates with a wide array of watch lovers. And the best part? You can snag one from authorized dealers, so it's not like you have to go on a treasure hunt to find it. So what's new with the Air King? Glad you asked. They've kept its cool Bloodhound-inspired vibe but gave it a fresh twist with some nifty updates to the case, movement, and dial. The case size is still a solid 40mm, but now it's sporting some snazzy crown guards to keep it safe and sound. It's like giving your watch a pair of sunglasses. Not necessary, but definitely cooler. And the dial? It's still as bold as ever, drawing inspiration from car dashboards. But here's the kicker. The Arabic numerals are bigger and filled with luminescent chrome that really pops, lighting up like a neon sign at a retro diner. This new look gives the Air King a more vibrant vibe that's hard to miss. If you're in the market for something that packs a punch without breaking the bank, the Air King is playing in the big leagues, offering top-notch excitement at a price that's as competitive as it gets. Rolex Datejust 36. The Datejust 36 might not have the epic waiting lists of some of its bigger siblings, but don't let that fool you. It's still a hot item on the watch scene. With a neat 36mm size, this watch strikes the perfect balance between chic and casual, making it a stellar choice whether you're powering through a business meeting or chilling out on the weekend. What makes Datejust 36 so special? Well, it's wrapped up in a rock-solid oyster perpetual case, available in trusty stainless steel or fancy precious metals, which means it can take a dip in the pool just as easily as it can weather a rainy day. Up to 100 meters underwater, to be exact. It's like having a luxury SUV for your wrist. Classy enough for the valet stand, tough enough for off-road adventures. Dial-wise, the Datejust 36 doesn't shy away from variety. You've got everything from understated black or white to eye-catching blue or green. Want a sprinkle of bling? Opt for dials decked out in diamonds or other precious stones that add just the right amount of razzle-dazzle without going overboard. As for the bracelets, they're like the cherry on top. The oyster bracelet keeps things sporty, great for a jeans and tee kind of day, while the Jubilee bracelet dresses up any outfit with its polished and intricate look. And if you really want to wear the crown, go for the President bracelet. With its signature 5-link design and classy clasp, it's like royalty for your wrist. Subtle, yet splendid. Before we reveal our next watch, why not become part of the Opulent Oasis crew? Subscribe and stay ahead with our cutting-edge content. Ready for more? Rolex Ladies Model. Rolex isn't only about crafting those flashy men's watches. Their lineup for women stands just as tall in terms of luxury and craftsmanship. These watches really capture that classic elegance and timeless charm, cruising through the decades without breaking a sweat. Whether you're into the always stylish Oyster Perpetual, the chic Datejust, or maybe something a tad sportier like the Yachtmaster, there's a Rolex that's just right for your style. The best part? While the men's models might have you waiting longer than you'd wait for your coffee at a busy cafe, the women's watches are often ready to go right off the shelf. Pop into any authorized dealer, and you'll likely find a wide selection just waiting to be tried on. And if they don't have the one you want, they can get it for you quick. No fuss, no muss. So whether it's a treat for yourself or a gift for someone special, snagging that perfect Rolex could be as easy as a walk in the park. It's pretty much hassle-free luxury shopping at its finest. Rolex Yachtmaster. The Rolex Yachtmaster isn't just any watch. It's like the Swiss Army knife for anyone who loves sailing or just digs a sporty style. It's tough, reliable, and has a flair that says you're at ease on a yacht or enjoying a seaside lunch. And apparently, no need to wait ages to get your hands on one. It's usually ready to pick up at your nearest store. Tailored for those who live the nautical life in style, the Yachtmaster is the only mechanical chronograph out there that can remember your last timing. Pretty handy, right? It's like having a personal timekeeper who never forgets. This watch is a smooth operator in the water and on land, blending top-notch performance with a look that won't be out of place at a business meeting. Whether you're navigating the high seas or the corporate ladder, wearing a Yachtmaster says you know what you're doing and you've got the gear to prove it. Its classic design appeals across the board, making it a solid choice for both men and women. Whether you're lounging on deck or networking at the marina, the Yachtmaster is your ticket to looking good while you're at it. It's practically a must-have for any day that ends in Y. Rolex Deep Sea Challenge 50mm Titanium. Now, the Rolex Deep Sea Challenge is a shout-out to the audacious spirit of adventure. Think of it as a tribute to those who aren't afraid to push the envelope, inspired by James Cameron's epic dive into the Mariana Trench. This piece is all about celebrating the gutsy side of exploration, designed to hold up under conditions most of us can only dream of braving. Crafted from tough-as-nails titanium and sporting a clever little thing called a helium escape valve, this watch is a powerhouse of technology, wrapped up in Rolex's legendary precision. It's equipped with an Oyster Perpetual case that's waterproof down to a whopping 3,900 meters. Now that's deep. So deep, in fact, you could stack nearly 9 Eiffel Towers and still not see the top. Slapping a $26,000 price tag on the Deep Sea Challenge might make your wallet wince, but it's a price that reflects its top-tier tech and craftsmanship. It's like buying a piece of history that you can wear on your wrist, a pretty fancy history that tells more than just time. It's worth noting that while you might not have to camp out overnight for these models, there could still be a bit of a wait, depending on the dealer and the current buzz. But the good news is that the wait for these watches is generally way shorter than for those ultra-hyped models. So what do you think about these Rolex watches that don't keep you waiting forever? If you dug this video, do us a solid and hit that like button, drop us a comment, and don't forget to follow our channel for more good videos. Thanks for hanging out with us at Opulent Oasis. Can't wait to see you in our next video. Because, let's face it, waiting for good content shouldn't be like waiting for a limited edition Rolex.